The preacher, would you be my Mr. Dun 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 dun? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's Jesse here, aka The Dot. How are you guys doing today? And yes, we have a life story to tell. This one is probably one of my most scariest slash coldest experiences in my life. Alright, I had a girlfriend named Jasmine, and we were arguing over something, and she was super mad at me. Like, super mad at me. So, she started to not answer me and stuff, so I started freaking out and I started texting her. I said I was gonna run there. And little old Jesse snuck out. And yeah, it's like 7 miles there, but I was gonna bike, but I was like, dude, it's all uphill. So I ran. And guys, I ran for 7 miles straight. I didn't stop. Like, literally, I only stopped once because there's people walking and I got freaked out, and there were just like three of them, and I don't even know why, but let's talk about the way there. So I go on this really long road and I'm just full out sprinting, and it doesn't even matter that I have a side ache. I'm just like, I'm so determined to go get to her house and just be there for her because she really needed someone there. And yeah, I was being a good boyfriend, but she got super mad at me. But that's besides the point. But yes, be a good boyfriend, guys. Just if that's a little far, guys. Bike if you're gonna ever do that. But yeah. So let's get back into the story. Um, so I was running there on this long road, and the lights are separated so far, and then I remember this car coming from behind me, and I jump into this bush, and no, I'm not playing right here. Literally, this bush, when I jumped into it, something ran out of it, and I jumped up so quick, and I jumped into the bush, and it was like the swamp. It was like swampy and all wet, so I got super wet. And it was raining out, guys. This is what made it even worse. I had two sweatshirts on, um, my running shoes, because I knew I was going to be running, and the lights are separated, just like I said. They're separated like a good 20, actually like 100 yards from each other. And it gets spooky. And then I got onto this main road, guys. And this night just kept getting crazier and crazier. I was running down this main road, and I looked behind me just to see if there was a car, because I don't like being spotted by cars. I just looked really little. And no joke, I tripped over a deer, and I go and look at it, and that deer is dead. And my adrenaline kicked up so high, like my brain just shot, and instantly I went flying down this road. That's probably why I got there so fast, because I was so scared, and I went through the ghettoest part of I could go through, twisting and turning down these alleys, and people yelling at me. They're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be out this late," and I'm like, I didn't answer. And then there comes the two bridges, guys. These two bridges, she warned me about them. She said get, there's a lot of people there that are bad, I guess. And I remember just preparing myself to like run under these bridges, and I stopped for a second and just bolted. But when I turned around and looked at these bridges, I saw this guy looking at me. I was like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, he walked 2 feet and disappeared. And I was like, I shit myself. Like, I didn't shit myself in real life, but like, I was so scared that whole night. And I finally got there. And you know what the funny part is? Her room is on top of her house. So, like, well, on the upstairs. And her mom's got like super hearing. So I was shitting myself, guys. So I had to climb their neighbor's roof, which is so like old, and it was like, and I broke their gutter. Like I climbed and fell off once, and then I just ran at it and grabbed on and pulled myself up quick. So I climbed from their garage onto their house. Then it was slippery and wet, and I told Jasmine I was there, and she was so mad at me that I was there, but I needed to be there for her. And I get onto this roof, and Jasmine's out there too on her roof, and they're separated not that far apart, but their roofs are steep and slippery, and it's all wet. And I was like, Jasmine, I'm gonna jump. She's like, No, you're not. I'm like, how mess I'm gonna get there? And I tried. I almost jumped, but I put my foot over there, and it just slipped off. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I had her hold my hand while I stepped across this roof, and it's like if I would have fallen, I would have hurt myself bad. Like it was a decent fall. Like I probably could have broke something, but it was nuts. And then I slept there for like the whole night, and I left right before her mom woke up, and I ran all the way home. But that whole night, guys, pretty sure I was like so cold. It's not even funny. Like I don't know, but I'm glad I did it. Really, it's part of me. But if you guys have any crazy sneak out stories, and I have more guys to tell sneak out stories. But if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Peace.